Ed Beattie was the ninth of 15 kids. Named after his father, a professional boxer with over 140 bouts, it's no wonder Ed was a natural at the sweet science.
I enjoyed boxing so much, and it was effortless for me to do it. And I had my dad's name to live up to.
As an amateur, Beattie was dominant. He fought in over 200 bouts, only losing 7 times.
He's a heck of a fighter, one of the best amateurs ever in Canada, I think. He was national champion for many times, I think about 5 times, and he was an amateur legend, I think, in a lot of ways. You know, so if I think about some of the most outstanding amateurs that I've ever seen in Canada, he'd be one of them for sure.
I was always in great shape. Like when other kids were going out to the dances on a Friday night, I was in the gym. I was going to bed early. I had to watch my diet. I didn't smoke, I didn't drink. And I honestly believe that nobody could beat me. I believe that.
That confidence earned Beattie the captaincy of the 1956 Canadian Olympic boxing team. And although the maple leaf was on his trunks, Hamilton was in his heart.
That year there was 10 Canadian Olympic champions crowned in Montreal, and they only picked 6 to go to the Olympic Games. Well, by that time I had a lot of experience, international contests, etc. So I was fortunate to be one of the 6 to be picked. But I was a Hamiltonian first and foremost. I was a Hamiltonian. Ed Beattie, they didn't announce that at the Olympic Games. You're from Canada, naturally. But any news reporter that spoke to me, I was from Hamilton, Ontario.
People liked what they saw of Beattie at the Olympics. When he returned home, he received a letter to join renowned trainer Angelo Dundee in Florida and turn pro. He was more than ready.
Eddie's style really was more suited to the pro ranks, to be honest with you, because he was very well composed, took his time, and you have enough time over a longer period to establish your authority over the other, over your opponent.
Teamed up with Dundee, a master tactician and boxing guru, most famous for training Muhammad Ali, Dundee knew all the tricks of the trade.
And it was my first 10-run fight, nationally televised. And it was the end of the 7th round. I thought I was way ahead. And I came back and he didn't say, you're blowing it. He says, you're slipping. He says, he's caught up with you. He's even. He might even be ahead. Wow, that scared me. And I went out in the next 3 rounds and I knocked the daylights out of him. Only his experience kept him on his feet.
Checking the scorecard afterward, the other fighter wasn't even close. Beattie was riding high. He had the best trainer in the world. He was training alongside some of the best boxers in the world and was off to a 5-0 start to his professional career. Then the bad news hit.
They detected a bad murmur at my heart, and they cut out my arms with a catheter, and they found a hole the size of a silver dollar. And I figured, well, all you have to do is take an aspirin, it'll go away. But of course they said, no, we'd have to operate on it. Your boxing days are over.
Beattie was determined to box again. He had the doctors cut him horizontally across his chest instead of vertically to save his abdominal muscles. A testament to his friendship, his boxing brethren stepped up.
The welterweight champion of the world, Carmen Basilio.
Carmen Basilio and Rocky Marciano donated blood.
Before the operation, I gave it a lot of thought again. And my manager, they paid for everything. I had no money, and you can well imagine what an operation like that costs. And they paid for it all. He says, Eddie, just you get better.
A year later, Beattie was back in the ring, stronger than ever.
For my first fight back, somebody in the crowd yelled, I was boxing a person called Kenny Saltzman. They said, hey, Kenny, put a hole in Beattie's head, see if the doctors can fix that. Yeah. So I said, oh my God. Anyways, I won the fight by knockout.
He continued to have success winning the Canadian title, but because of his heart condition, the doctors were concerned about his boxing style.
The doctors had said to me, Eddie, you're taking too many punches to your chest. Because, you know, I boxed like orthodox, like this, which was my style all my life. And they made me change, like to protect my chest. And it was good, but I couldn't box like that.
Ed Beattie was a rising star. He was a top 10 lightweight in the world, but he wasn't comfortable compromising his stance. As committed as he was to the sport, Beattie was more committed to his family. He followed through on a promise to his fiancée to retire when they wed, giving up boxing for love.
I'm glad that I quit today because I've been so fortunate to be able to still be healthy today and have raised a good family and have grandchildren today, and I'm happy.
The Hamilton Sports Hall of Fame welcomes Ed Beattie.